Hey guys, today we're going to talk about ratios and scale factors really quick, and so we're just going to start off talking about a ratio. A ratio is a comparison of two quantities. It can be a part-to-part comparison or a part-to-whole. And there's three ways we write a ratio. So I'm just going to pick any two numbers I can think of. I'm going to pick 3 compared to 5. So the three ways that we write a ratio, the first way is just like we wrote a fraction. So 3 over 5. The difference is that this can be a part-to-part ratio. So I could be saying for every 3 dogs that live in on Hollister, there's 5 cats that live on Hollister. So this is not a part-to-whole ratio. This is the number of dogs compared to the number of cats. It's a part-to-part. The second way you could write the same ratio is with a semicolon. A semicolon looks like this. So we're just saying 3 compared to 5. 3 dogs for every 5 cats. And the third way we write a ratio is we actually use the way I've been saying it. We just write 3 to 5. So those are the three ways that you write ratios. So let's look at this problem. It says, in Miss Nicholas's first period class, there are 10 girls and 15 boys. So we want to write a ratio to compare girls to boys. Notice I said I want to compare girls to boys. This is important because you want to make sure that you write your ratio the right way, because sometimes they'll give it to you in one direction and then they ask you for the ratio a different way. So if we're comparing girls to boys, we can write that in 3 different ways. The first way is like a fraction. So 10 girls for every 15 boys. The second way, with the semicolon, 10 girls for every 15 boys. And the third way is with the word 10 to 15. So if you look at this, all of these are girls to boys. You could also write the ratio as a comparison of boys to girls. And that would just be opposite. So instead of 10 to 15, we're going to do 15 boys for every 10 girls. 15 boys for every 10 girls. And 15 boys to 10 girls. So, what we can think about if we use this, we're saying that the ratio is going to stay the same regardless. So just like when we were doing fractions, if you're dealing with ratios, you're just going to saying this number of parts for every one of this parts. So even though the total number of girls is 10 and the total number of boys is 15, this is saying that if I took a sample of my class and I just wanted to take the girls to boys ratio, I could simplify my fractions, is basically what I'm doing to do that. And you have to use a scale factor to simplify it. So what scale factor can I use to simplify these? Well, we can simplify them by 5. 10 divided by 5 would get us 2 girls. 15 divided by 5 would get us 3 girls. So for every 2 girls in my class, there should be 3 boys. This is the exact same ratio, so I could write this as 2 to 3. Oops. Or 2 to 3. The scale factor we used would be we divided by 5. So we can talk about scale factors. We could also use a scale factor and make this bigger. So I could say, if I wanted to double the number of people in my class, what would my ratios be? Well, if I doubled 10, that would be 20. If I doubled 15, that would be 30. So the scale factor I used to do that was times 2. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.